Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 8 races at Belmont on Wednesday. Let's have a look at the likely conditions. We're expecting showers in Perth, a top temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, the track to be in the soft range, maybe a soft 5, and the rail out at 17 metres with a cutaway in the straight. Race number 1 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 12:39. It's the Tab Touch Maiden over 1,000 metres. The replay horse, we look at Collar Witness trialling at Lark Hill.
Jack's Mob over on the inside now, starting to come through as well, is Captain Fremantle near the fence, and down the outside is Regent Star putting in a burst, and then came Langley, who's underneath it, and in the red and white coming through near the inside, Special Image. It's all Colour Witness, so it leads by 2.5. Second is Jack's Mob. Holding down third place is Wild Is Yours. Colour Witness wins it well from Jack's Mob. Third in Wild Is Yours.
That was a pretty convincing trial victory there by Colour Witness. She's trialled well previously, then subsequently been disappointing on the track, but willing to give her another chance here for Vernon Brockman and Randy Tan. Her full relation, Last Witness, has won 5 races, and importantly, 4 of those have been on wet tracks. I think there might be a wet track at Belmont on Wednesday, so Colour Witness gets the nod in the first. From number 2, Akavit, which has been placed in all 5 of her runs, 2 seconds and 3/3. The blinkers go on for the first time here after going close several times. My only concern here with this horse is most of its relations have won over a little bit further, certainly not below 1,400 metres, and she has been racing as though 1,000 metres might be a little bit short. Number 9, She's No Angel, resumes. Let It Your Class start before giving way in the straight, and in for 4th goes number 6, Rosebush. Forgive the run last start. I think it's a positive that Stephen Parnham elects to ride this horse. He probably could have ridden one of his dad's 2 runners. My top selection in race number 1, I'm going to go with number 3, Colour Witness, to beat 2, Akavit, 9, She's No Angel, and 6, Rosebush. Race number 2 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 1:14. It's the Yellow Glen Plate over 1,300 metres. It's a race for the 2-year-olds. The replay horse, look at the Velvet King trialling at Lark Hill.
Getting to the outside again is Gillespie to try and run on, and they're clear. Trying to come down the outside is True Attraction with a bit of a run, and starting to come through as well as Stairway to the Moon at the 200 though, and the Velvet King going okay, leads by a length and a quarter to Angles. Over on the outside is Gillespie, and running on behind them Stairway to the Moon and True Attraction. But
the Velvet King improved significantly from his first trial to his second trial. His trainer Darren McAuliffe knows the breed inside out, and he fits the debutante with blinkers. This is a really tough race to assess. Lots of debutants, including 2 in the Cerise and White of Peter's Investments. I'm going to go with number 8, the Velvet King, on top with minimal confidence. From number 1, Apparition is placed in 3 of his 4 starts. Got a better draw than last time out. The Worries, the siblings, only 1 minor placing from 15 goes for all its relations, but this doesn't look like the deepest of race. And from the exposed horses, I think Apparition may well be the best. Number 2, Archant, that was a good debut behind Festival Miss. Comes from a family of winners. 4 out of the 5 siblings have won races. The knock here, the outside gate, or certainly one of the outside gates, barrier number 14. And then number 9, True Defender. It's interesting that William Pike elects to ride this horse in preference to number 7, Regal Power, which is the full brother of Derby winner Action. Look, neither of the Cerise and White horses were particularly impressive in the trials, but certainly do respect Pike and his selection here at number 9. My top selection in race number 2, going to go with number 8, the Velvet King, to beat 1, Apparition, 2, Archant, and 9, True Defender. Race number 3 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 1:49. It's the David Gray's Agling Handicap over 1,300 metres. It's a race for the 3-year-olds. The replay horse can look at the serial non-winner, Reykjavik, finishing 7th at Belmont Park.
Quest of Venus, Rock My Lady still well back in the field, but trying to thread its way through. Vital Silver grabbed Greco. Tracciato, Laurentinio chimes in. Athlete Resistance, Sovereign Trade coming down the outside with a late burst as well. Nearing the 100, Carberry draws the whip on Sovereign Trade to join Laurentinio. Sovereign Trade reaching the lead, pulls away, and Sovereign Trade gets home. Prying Tom flashed from...
Reykjavik has been pretty expensive for punters to follow. He's had 17 starts for just a 1 win and 8 minor placings. He does, however, have more ability than most gallopers with that type of record. He jumps from the inside gate here, and he gets weight relief from Jordan Turner, back from a spell over east, brings his weight down to 58.5 kilos. His best is certainly more than good enough to win this race, and just trusting that Lindsay Smith is going to work out this galloper sooner rather than later, and he will get on the board. Goes on top from number 4, Captain Sterling. Elevated heart rate last start, so a legitimate excuse. Had placed in its previous 2 starts, and the form does look okay. Number 8, Driftwood Girl, was keen last start and steadied at the 800 metre mark as well. Has had plenty of chances, but so have many of the others in this race, including Reykjavik. She goes in for 3rd. And then number 7, Go Crying, resumes without a trial, with decent form in the book, the combination of Peter Hall and Steve Wolf from Albany. My top selection in race number 3, going to give one more chance to number 2, Reykjavik, to beat 4, Captain Sterling, 8, Driftwood Girl, and 7. Race number 4 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 2:24. It's the Hose Masters Handicap over 1,200 metres. The replay horse can look at Quality Affair, finishing 4th at Belmont.
Quality Fair looking for a run back inside of those, and Forceful starting to wind up as he goes for a run back towards the inside with Denim Pack. There's no room there at the 200. Forceful let down, quickly dashed up and grabbed them. It's Forceful sprinting clear down the outside. You watching me, Torino battling it. He's got the whip on Forceful though, and Forceful draws clear. Forceful gets home to win again. Beat
the replay focused on the most frustrating part of Quality Fair's first up effort. Simply didn't get the opportunity to unleash his sprint at the end of the race. Certainly was a very good effort, more than competitive in what was a harder grade. That was a graduation 62 plus affair. This is a 60 plus affair. I think Quality Affair, to having his 30th start as a 7-year-old, may well be getting on the board here and getting its 6th win. Goes on top from number 9, Tycoon Legend. Was an absolute tragedy beaten last week. Certainly wasn't William Pike's finest hour in the saddle, but he's certainly got plenty of credit in the bank. He sticks, and he'll be very keen to make amends on this horse. Number 1, Chinetti, hasn't done much in a competitive race for quite some time now. He's 0 from 6 over the trip as well, but the trial was excellent. Beat Profit Street by more than 4 lengths, so willing to put Chinetti in for one of the minors. And then number 5, Disco-rific, won its last race before going for a spell, won a recent trial, and also has won first up previously. My top selection in race number 4, going to go with number 4, Quality Fair, to beat 9, Tycoon Legend, 1, Chinetti, and 5, Disco-rific.